Business Pro Wrestling here. TNA reportedly up for sale. Now, for a lot of investors, could be very good. Possibly a good investment. Now, the problem I have with TNA, brilliant company, loads of talent, but they never know what to do with all the wrestlers they have. It seems like a revolving door. What I mean by this is, tag teams, I have never seen such a stagnant tag team division in the whole time I've watched wrestling. They basically just use the same teams to face each other for most of the year. They don't revolve, they don't have any new talent coming in. Maybe that's because of finance, which is a possibility. As we say, that's why they need backers to finance the business, so they could possibly get new talent and maybe have some kind of developmental project going on. I know they had British Boot Camp, but that was just in our country here. And that although successful, I haven't seen any of the wrestlers since. Now, the heavyweight division, they seem to do the same. You'll see the same people in the same thing. You got like Drew McIntyre, or Drew Gallows, as he's known here. You had Kurt Angle, Bobby Lashley, and EC3, and that was about it. And all they do is feud for 12 months out of a year. There's no variety, and I think that's what TNA is lacking. So, to get a good investor in and get a lot of talent going, you could even get like a joint promotion thing going on with New Japan or even the WWE. They could do something with Next, which would be a really good outcome, I think, because you could always have somewhere where else to go if you haven't got anything developmental in the WWE to do. Now, they have all this talent, like James Storm, who was originally in Next and then left all of a sudden. And yeah, you had Chris Daniels, which was another one. I don't know what happened to him, but you need other places to go, and there's only TNA and WWE at the top of the food chain, but WWE is a lot more growth, should I say. They just keep growing and growing because they've got all the financial backing, because Vince used to be a billionaire. Now, they know how to structure talent, but they seem to just bury people who don't fit in, and I think that's wrong. Instead of doing this, TNA could partner up with them, and they could just send, if they're not performing better, to TNA to actually get better. And then once they're up, say someone else is injured, they could move them to WWE and fill a spot for the time being. Now, this is the way the territories are. They would always swap around talent. You had Florida Championship Wrestling, and you had Mid-South, and you always had Vince in New York, and you had the NWA, which was in Atlanta, and this is how the territory system actually worked. But now we have no territory system, and there's nowhere else to go, and it seems like TNA and WWE are the big boys. Everywhere else is the territory of today, but there really is no territories anymore. There's nowhere, it's like I said, there's nowhere for anywhere else to happen. It's just, and there's not even any backers coming and buying wrestling companies anymore. They don't even buy little companies like, oh no, like the indie scene. I mean, once upon a time, people would set up and they'd have financial backers and they'd be able to buy talent and steal them off other promotions. But for TNA, like I said, they are up for sale reportedly. Dixie Carter's looking for financial backing. I mean, I've even heard rumours of Shane McMahon being interested but whether that could be complete bullshit, as we all know what the internet's like. But just like to keep you informed. Catch you guys later.